Well, the organizer of a half marathon that was moved from Purdue to Flora says he still wants a shot at putting a race together in Tippecanoe County.
Kristen Majorano has continuing coverage on this controversy. Kristen, why does Dean Ranke still hope to hold the race in Tippecanoe County?
Good evening, Jeff and Gina. At the half marathon in Flora, Ranke told us Purdue and Penn State are the only Big Ten schools that don't host big races like this every year. He says he could stir up a much bigger turnout in Lafayette and West Lafayette, but one tourism official says it's not likely to happen.
We would be very interested in having a half marathon in our community in the future, but there are plenty of other promoters and race coordinators.
President of the Lafayette-West Lafayette Visitors Bureau, Joe Wade, says race organizer Dean Ranke would not be at the top of the list if the community hosted a race next year. But Ranke says he has the ability to make the once named home of Purdue half marathon an event that could rival a home football game.
This year could have had 3,000 to 4,000 participants based on our events that we do and where the registration was 8-10 months ago. We think within 5 years we could have 8,000 to 10,000 runners.
Instead, Ranke says this year had around 1,000 runners registered before this weekend's event. At the race Sunday, he told News Channel 18 about 70% of those participants showed up. Wade says race records show a different story.
He's without a doubt a promoter, and he's trying to certainly put the best foot forward. As far as we can tell from the race results, there were 333 runners who finished the marathon.
Those numbers shown here from the website onlineraceresults.com. Ranke would not say whether his company had lost money on this race or how much money it cost to put on. Ranke says if he were invited to put on the race in Tippecanoe County next year, he thinks he could raise as much as 5 or 6 figures to go toward charity or a scholarship. Kristen Majorano, News Channel 18.